So, hello. Hi, everyone. Hello there, and welcome to Behind the Black Veil, where we get a more intimate look at the mysteries of our lives, is what we're going to do here. All right, there are many layers of meaning in my readings. I'm going to touch on a few. It may or may not resonate. Try to hear me and feel me for best results. Sorry, I got to mess with the mic. Sometimes the roles can be reversed, and view with discretion. Sorry about that, is advised. Fantastic. So, hi humanity, how you doing? How you doing? I thought it would be a good idea to see what we need to do to bring forth our creative potential around here. Let's zero in on that. I just got that. I just got that download. Let's zero in on that. All right? Because I'm curious. I don't know about you. I'm curious. Fantastic. I hope you are too. May my sound be okay. If it isn't, please forgive it. Please forgive it. Try to get all the juice you can. All right? Fantastic. Ancestors. Hey, how are you? Listen. Can you give us an overall idea of what we can do to bring forth our creative gifts? You know, expediently, gracefully, to the point of fulfillment, of abundant fulfillment. All right? Fantastic. The ancestors say this. They say, follow your passions. Follow your passions. Go after what you passionately want. That's what you got to do. Okay, I don't know about you, but if you're anything like me, you want to know more. You want to know more. What do you mean? All right, because if you're anything like me, all right, side note, you've done that. You know what I mean? You've done that. So what's up? Where's the rest of the money? Okay? Where's the rest of my money? Right, okay, cool. If you're anything like me, maybe you're nothing like me, right? And you're just like, yes, all in good time. Yeah, okay, great. So let us move on. What do you mean by that, ancestors? Okay? What do you mean by that? Well, they say this. All right. Oh, the lover's floor speaking. Yes, I know. Okay, yeah, exactly. Get on the lover's floor and just that sour milk smell is still in the air on that floor, okay? That's why I try not to hang out over there, okay? It smells rotten down there. Sorry. Just saying, okay? Just saying. Clean this place up, okay? Clean this fucking place up. So let's go to the other floor because I just cannot stand it. Okay, let's go back to the creative potential floor. I'm on the business floor, okay, in the creative potential municipal building, okay? Absolutely. Okay, so go after what you passionately want. Tell people what you do. Tell them. Talk to more people. Do more marketing. Okay, is what I get here. Do a little more marketing. People are going to love it. They're going to love it. All right? They're going to love your shit. Don't worry. Because it's your passion that gives it that flavor. You know, gives it that color, that aroma, you know, that's pleasant. Feel me? And then you're going to get your haters. Come on now. Of course. Of course. More money, more problems. Am I right? More money, more problems. This is to be expected. That is another reason why you need substantial passion to pursue this. That's why. Because your haters are going to hate. Okay? They're going to hate. Hard with muscles. Okay? With back muscles, they're going to be hating you. Okay? So that's why, another reason why, because it's like, how bad do you want it? You see what I'm saying? How bad do you want it? However do you want it? Like Tupac said. All right? Absolutely. No, thank you. people making noise in the background? No, thank you. Okay, so yeah. They don't want you sitting on your throne, okay, or somebody or people like this, okay, or the agenda. I mean, I don't know what level your shit is on, okay, but somehow you're going to have some very strong hatred. I get the sensation. However, it appears here that it is best advised for whoever these haters are that they come up with an alternative to war, because you are indeed heir to the throne, okay? You are indeed the sitting empress or emperor. It is what it is. You are God chosen. So it really would behoove them, whatever behooving is, okay? It would really behoove them to find an alternative to hating on you. But, you know, haters gonna hate. You know what I'm saying? All right. Yeah. Otherwise, you know, because you're spinning your wheels for nothing, and you don't want to be spinning your wheels for nothing. So make sure that your conversations and your exchanges are profitable. You know, if it doesn't benefit you, keep it pushing. Keep it pushing. There's got to be mutual benefit around here. That's basic. Okay? Bottom line shit right there. Because you don't want to be spinning your wheels and having it come to nothing. So you got to make sure there's mutual benefit. See what I'm saying? You can't be afraid to strike that deal. Yeah, that's right. That's what empresses and emperors have to do. You can't be afraid to drive a hard bargain. Another reason why you need that phenomenal passion. You know what I mean? You got to want it that bad. Got to want it that bad. And then you'll be effective. You see? Then you will create relationships that are nourishing to your goals. I like that. Nourishing to your goals, and you'll have an abundant future. Therefore, you see? That's interesting. And then on the spiritual floor, in the chapel, okay, in the chapel, I see here that the ancestors have your back. Because you're their boo. That's why. They have your back. So again, heir to the throne. This is inheritance. Here in the Emiya card, in the Queen of the Ocean card. That's your inheritance, meaning it's already yours. You see, it's already yours. They're going to usher you to be sitting on your throne properly in the 3D. You see? Because that's what, if you were anything like me, that's what you were asking in the beginning of the reading. Where's the rest of my money? Right? Where's my palace? Where's my Versailles? Right? Where is it? Where's my Windsor castle? Am I right? Right. Hello? Right. So, yeah. That is, that's something that you need to be aware of. However, we need to get deeper into these haters, because they're here right at the end as you bust into the door of victory. Here they are, I see. All right? And I don't know about you, but if you're anything like me, you want to know what that's all about. All right? So let us go further. Right. Yeah. Okay, so back to the bargain and the treaty. Okay, you have to make sure that the terms, okay, the terms have to be beneficial for both parties in order for you to be the master of your environment. That's what you have to get out of this deal. You see what I'm saying? That's what you have to get out of it. You have to be in control of your environment, in control of your input. You need creative freedom. Because this is, we're talking about how to bring forth our creative potential. You need creative freedom. If something takes away your creative freedom, that is where amendments need to be made. That is where the amendments need to be made. And when you're planning and striking deals, you have to make sure that no matter what, you end up as the authority and ruler of your domain. That's where you're going. Okay, very interesting. All right, so, I see. Okay, well, here's the slippery part. You are going to have to trust your instincts. Okay? You are going to have to trust your instincts on this thing. There may be, oh, this is so deep. There may be some misunderstanding somewhere. Around your inheritance, around what you're due, around this abundance, around the relationship that you have with the ancestors. Very interesting. I don't know. I detect that there's some sense of difficulty here. It's this guy. It's this guy. What's he doing here? What is he doing in the palace? What is he up to? Okay? I think this could be a traitor in your midst. Let us see. Let us find out. What is this traitor, person, place, or thing? Aha. Beware. Okay? Beware of those who would seek to seduce you, to hypnotize you. Ooh. Yes. To hypnotize you in order to get close to the throne. This is deep. No, I haven't been watching too much Netflix. Okay. This must be really happening. And that's why they pointed out the shows that they did. This must be happening. There is a plot afoot against the throne. That is what I detect here with the Ogun La Flambeau, the 5 of Wands energy. Okay, the war energy. And then we have Ace of Wands. Aha. Somebody, I get the sensation, seeks to win war against perhaps the Empress or the Emperor figure by way of sexual seduction. Someone wants to conquer you. I get the sensation. And maybe that's why this is also, because of course we see the slanging dangling card. That is the flip side of that card. Oh my God, they just want me on this lover's floor. Okay, well, I guess the floors are blending. This is getting political. Okay, this is getting political. So, because I do see people talking here, but this is like, you know, expert consultation. This is mutual benefit. So that's good. But then somebody is spinning some kind of web. I get the sensation here with the confusion card. Perhaps this mutual beneficial conversation or information exchange is not what it seems. Let us go deeper. Okay, let us go deeper. All right, could you shed some light on this conversation right here? Bring and clear our creative potential, and I guess it's connected because your creative energy center is the same as your sexual energy center. It's the same energy. It's creative. All right, so there's some back corridor connections here that we're becoming aware of. Okay. All right. All is well. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. That could be me and you talking. I don't know. Okay. But it appears here that there's the mercy of safe passage, whatever you're being told, or whatever information you gain will give you the grace and mercy of safe passage. It will clear your road to your destiny. Amen. I think we're looking in the mirror right here. We're looking in on ourselves, perhaps, on some level, of course. All right, let us go deeper. That's my God card. All right? So no matter what, let's go back to the business floor. Yes, no matter what, God has secured your destiny. That's what you need to understand. God has secured your destiny. But there's some sort of mutually beneficial conversation that has to take place, or is taking place, or took place, that will clear the road. Or that's its aim. And certainly with the God card involved and the Ogun blocking the way, boundaries, watching the parameter, it gives me the sensation that the Creator has blocked any kind of subterfuge, whatever that is, okay? And blocked any kind of plans or plots against the throne. The Creator has done this, okay? Maybe someone is trying to stop this healing conversation from taking place, or twist the message somehow, or, some such hatred like that, and the Creator is making it impossible. Doing the right thing, doing the divine work, right under divine order, divine union, and the grace and mercy of safe passage. I get the sensation that someone will be foiled again. Okay? Someone will be foiled again. It's either a Queen of Pentacles figure, or or the right thing will be done and you will be the Queen of Pentacles figure, or both. Or both. Someone, or the Queen of Pentacles figure may feel a sense of loss because someone does the right thing by having this conversation, this healing conversation, by getting away, essentially, and pursuing their destiny passionately. Oh my God, I'm on the lover's floor. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, it is what it is. I just work here. All right. Fantastic. So, smells okay on this side of the floor. Okay. Smells okay over here. So far, so good. Let us find out more about this relationship at a distance, this support from the ancestors, this people loving your product, service, supporting it. I see. The devil has been at play here, right? Big surprise. The devil has been at play here, and okay, I'm getting several floors. So on the spirit floor in the chapel, the spirits are protecting you. They are having mercy on you, or on this couple, on this relationship, on this business idea. They're having mercy. You're working together in tandem with them against the devil. Oh my God, this is the Game of Thrones like a motherfucker right here, all right? The devil is on to you, okay? He knows what you're doing. He knows you know what he's doing, okay? So something tells me on the business floor, your business idea is something that directly thwarts the devil's activities, and therefore, that's why this is serious business in terms of the plot and the traitor and the conspirator and the spy against the throne kind of situation here. Protecting what matters most. Okay, so that's what both you and the devil are doing. Hence the hating. Hence the strong hating. Okay? Wherever the strong hating is taking place. All right? Both you and the devil are protecting your interests. both you and the devil are trying to gain allies, trying to create relationships, gain support to further your goals. Both you and the devil want to know, where's the rest of the money? Okay? Where's my shit? Where's my palace? Where is my castle? Y'all both want to know that. I find that terribly interesting. Okay? And you're both trying to make your dreams come true. All right, let us go further. Aha, yes, exactly. You both can see each other. Ooh, this is deep on so many floors. Okay, it's levels to the shit. You both can see each other. You know each other's root cause. You know the devil is up to no good, right? I get the sensation this might be a Queen of Pentacles figure that's having some kind of problem, some kind of hate, blocking, trying to block the roadway, or already tried and failed because God is granting some sort of mercy. Very interesting. So this could be a principle in action. You know, this could be a principle in action. This doesn't have to be a person, but obviously it could also be a person. Okay? Very interesting. Someone who tried to control the environment. Someone who tried to block destiny. Who tried to play God. That's what I'm gonna say right there. Somebody who tried to play God and obviously came into, therefore, direct opposition to God, because we already have a God. You know what I mean? So someone is having mercy on you. I get the sensation it's the spirits. But at the same time, you are functioning as the Empress, Emperor, whatever it is. But particularly the Empress, because that's the Empress card. So you knew the devil was up to no good. You knew this. And you knew it was about this inheritance right here. Okay? You knew that this person, this Queen of Pentacles, ideal, paradigm, human being, person, you knew they were trying to steal your inheritance, steal the throne, muddy the throne, thwart the throne, bring down the throne, whatever, right? And they know that you know. Okay, but I get the sensation that to some, this person went undetected, if it's significant for us to say that you know that they know that you know that they, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so I get the sensation that other people didn't know. All right, what part this person was playing in this plot to bring down the throne. All right. I see, yes. You both are trying to bend the situation into your favor, karmically, right? This is some Game of Thrones shit. Oh my God, it's deep. It's deep. All right, so again with the money, again with the abundance energy, again with the inheritance energy. Yes, somebody tried, well, the devil tried to block the throne. Now, on the lover's floor, I'm going to guess when I said seduction, right? Perhaps seduction was, you know, attempted. For some it worked, for some it didn't. I get the sensation. But that's how confusion was caused here. It was the energy of seduction. This is interesting because of the, you know, flip side of that energy in terms of the sexuality of creative energy and just the pure creative aspect of creative energy in the artistic sense, in the inventive sense of the word. It's like the creative energy was misused as like toxic sexual energy. And like I said, for some it worked and for some it did not. You know, some have their energy under control, do the right thing. But this is many layers. So somebody is doing the right thing now, somebody did the right thing before. It's like different players in this situation, different timelines, Wheel of Fortune. And all this major arcana with the Empress energy, the Chariot energy, you know, all of these major royals on the board with the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress. And Yemaya, of course, the goddess and the queen of the sea, of the bounties of the sea, representing the inheritance. Yeah, okay, so the devil said something to confuse the situation. To bend fortune to his will or her will. And for some time, I suspect that did indeed happen. Because some people didn't know. And so that would mean that that leverage was being used. So that is some level of success. But now it appears that it may be bending into your favor here, as the ancestors are pointing out, you are God chosen, entitled to the throne. And you cannot be stopped by will and grace of God. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out, how does that answer our question in terms of how to bring clear our creative potential? Okay, so the Ace of Wands definitely speaks of creative potential. Sitting here on the throne definitely speaks of what we want the end result to be, right? Because Oshun represents the physical reality of God's grace and love in the form of beautiful clothes, houses, jewels, in the form of servants, a throne, an empire, a palace, that sort of thing. Okay? Physical evidence of the luxury of God's grace. That's what we want the end result to be of our passions. Am I right? Well, look at this guy. You see what I'm saying? I was peeping this guy from the very beginning. All right? He's on the devil's business. I get the sensation. Let's find out more, because justice is involved here. You see what I'm saying? Someone didn't want you to get justice. Someone doesn't want you to succeed. Who or what could this be? Let us go further. Game of Thrones behind the black veil. Okay, come on now. This is deep. All right, so, looky here. It's some chicken head hoe. No, I'm kidding. I mean, I'm not really kidding, but I'm kidding in the way that I worded that. I mean to put it so much more eloquently than that. But yes, typical, and that's why I said it like that. Typical bullshit. Some hoe. Okay? This is the old-fashioned term. Okay? Some nappy-headed hoe wanted to stop you from being successful. So I get the sensation that there are several conspirators going on here in the royal court. All right? One of them being a Queen of Pentacles figure. Okay? A mother figure, a wife figure, an authority figure, a landlord, a boss, a supervisor. Okay? Great. I'm going to have to run this back and watch it on many levels, right? Okay? So now, look who pops up, though. A Queen of Wands. Wands. Oh, yes, we were talking about creative energy. Those creative fires. Yes. Did I talk about seduction? I think that I did. Something tells me that a mother figure, on one level, facilitated the seduction by way of a Queen of Wands figure to thwart the Empress inheriting her throne. Instead, I'm going to venture to guess, instead, replacing her with this lesser woman, right? And did I say something about hypnotizing, hypnotic seduction earlier on in the reading? Yes. To hypnotize whomever could be hypnotized in this scenario. Some of you fell to this, to the charms of this Queen of Wands, and some of you were the recipients of, this plot against you. I mean, both sides fell to this plot on some scale if the seduction was complete, because the war energy is present. So again, war is a thing, you can feel it. You can feel it. It's not just a thought or an idea. It's an action and an activity. Okay, so someone sought to hurt you, to attack you, or some principle attacks you, mocks you, since we're in the royal court right now, okay? Shout out to Britain. Shout out to my people in Britain. Okay, fantastic. Let us go further. My goodness. Yes, the karmic. Ooh, we are indeed on the lover's floor. Okay. Yes, that is my karma card. She was the karmic. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. The pandemic. Yes. The biological warfare. The biochemical. The poison. Absolutely. The poison. Very interesting. I get the sensation. The Emperor is lurking in this reading, but he has not shown up. But he is lurking, okay? He is lurking because, and I get the sensation he may have even behaved similarly in real life. He may have fell into the shadows while this attack was launched against you. Or the Emperor principle, the thing that was supposed to protect you, come and save you, alert you, safeguard you. That thing was mysteriously missing when you needed it. You know what I'm saying? Let us go further. Ah, yes, there he is. The Emperor. Yes, indeed. Ooh, I love it when a plan comes together. You feel me? Yeah. I get the sensation that that's how the devil felt while he was attacking your throne. It could have been a Capricorn with the Queen of Pentacles and the Devil card seeming like they have the same agenda here today. Okay? Yes, it appears that the Emperor, yes, decided to spin the wheel of fortune and take a chance, a risk on making war with the Empress and plotting against her after he was won over by this Queen of Wands. So delectable, so damn sexy. Am I right? I mean, versus the, prim and proper empress, lady in the street, freaking the bed. You see what I'm saying? And that's nobody's business. Driver, roll up the partition, please. Hello? I don't need you seeing the empress on her knees. Hello? Welcome to the palace. All right? Absolutely. Yes, well, this emperor, he was quite distracted. Yes, absolutely. Indulging himself in treason against the empress. Enjoying it. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, he was quite on board. Quite on board. So, on whatever level that's resonating for you, the emperor can be the municipalities wouldn't, sign your paperwork, or they kept giving you a hard time for some requirement, or, the policies, or, not allowing this or that, or, or this could be a person. Certainly we have the divine counterparts present, but then divine timing came into play, because once he chose to entertain this Queen of Wands energy, well, he lost his turn on the Wheel of Fortune, and he had to pay karma. So divine timing was at play. Now, there's a lot of references here. We've got divine justice. We've got doing the divine work and doing the right thing here. We do have Cancer energy right next to the Queen of Earth energy here, with a possible feminine earth sign. Okay? This Queen of Pentacles energy may have convinced the Emperor that what he was doing was the right thing. But instead, she led him into loss. She also convinced him that the loss of the Empress was no big deal. He would get over it. He would gain so much more if he rolled the Wheel of Fortune with the Queen of Wands. But alas, he did not know. Okay? He did not know that he was making war with God himself, because the Empress is God chosen and cannot be replaced, essentially and especially by the likes of the mere Queen of Wands. Okay? The Empress is all queens. Hello? Right. So let us go down here with the Ace of Wands energy. Let's find out more. I get the sensation also that there was some sort of waiting energy. Oh, yes. That was part of the war. That was part of the attack against the Empress. Perhaps because the devil knew that he couldn't keep it up forever. Or the Queen of Pentacles knew. Right? But just hoped enough time would go by so that it would all burn up in this fire of karma, so that the Wheel of Fortune would just be wiped clean by the time it came back around. My goodness. But instead, a bridge was burned with the very fabric of karma itself. What in the hell does that mean? Okay? Wait a minute. Wait, it sounds deep though. It sounds deep as hell. Okay, but how do you burn a bridge with the fabric of karma itself? Ancestors, y'all are getting dramatic on me today. Okay, wait, okay, hold on. There's one more card I didn't read. Oh, this is interesting. Complicated. Okay, so it appears here that it's saying something to the tune of oh, Okay, wait a minute. This ain't funny. Okay, wait. They say here that by very virtue of making war with the Empress, I get the sensation that a contract has been burned. And it appears that, okay, wait, I don't want to speak loosely. Let me just, give me a minute. Give me a minute. What? Right. Oh, wow, okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, all right. First, it was a plot, right? But by virtue of the fact that the emperor got on board, the plot actually was able to succeed. Oh my God, this is treacherous. Okay, the plot was actually able to succeed because the emperor signed on. That's all they needed. Oof. Sorry, Empress. Okay. Oof. Damn. Okay, hold on. Just calm down. All right. I'm gonna have to do some calm down readings. God damn. It's gonna be a couple of days though, because what? I have to recover from this. Okay, I gotta recover. Wow. So favorable outcome was burned. You see what I'm saying? Favorable outcome was burned. He burned his throne. He burned his throne and accepted less. Oh man, I was trying to be on the business floor. Holy shit, I feel so far from the business floor right now. Okay, so this might have, okay, so this obviously has something to do with bringing clear your creative potential. This energy has to be what do they call it in the schools now? Redirected. It has to be redirected. Okay, that's what I get the sensation of, especially with this passion card. You have to redirect this sexual energy. Whoa. Because why do I say whoa? I say whoa because this is Goliath in nature. I mean, this is Herculean. I mean, do you know the muscles that it takes? Like, I feel like, please let me be getting this message wrong. You know, I mean, like, please. Wait, I know I'd be praying to get it right, you know, before we do our reading. But now that I'm here, I'm like, please let me out, okay? Please let me out. What? This is grandly disappointing, okay, for me. If you're anything like me, you know, because, I mean, you're going to get the mercy of safe passage. You know what I'm saying? Back up on the business floor. Back up on the business floor, people, please. Immediately. On the business floor, whatever this is, this confusion, this delay, this obstruction, this was a hit. This was a hit. But, you know, you're being granted the mercy of safe passage. Your path will be made clear and they will love you. You will be loved. That also applies to the lover's floor, okay? But that does not clarify where the emperor stands after this treasonous act of war that he committed against you here. I don't know. It doesn't look good. That is what I can say. It doesn't look good because of the burning of the contract. He signed on. I mean, what can you do about that if this is the Empress I'm talking to? You can't do anything about that. The rules are clear. The law is clear about how we treat traitors and conspirators against the crown. You feel me? And I mean, he gave away his crown. He fell down and broke his crown. I don't know what happened to this dude. But by virtue of the fact that he's the emperor, I get the sensation he thought he could do whatever he wanted to do. And perhaps, you know, when he's dealing with paupers, or, you know, when he's dealing with, you know, non-royals, maybe that shit can fly, you know, but not when you're dealing with God, and certainly not when you're dealing with God's chosen. Then one mustn't plot against them. That is foolhardy right there. Am I right, Britain? Holler at me. Okay, that's foolhardy. That's tomfoolery is what that is. All right? Listen, the British ancestors is in the building today. All right? That's all I can say. They are in the building, and they're having none of it. That's what I see here. Okay? They're having none of it. And the Royal Council of the Spirit World, of hyperspace, is having none of it either. Ancestors are having none of it. That's who's having none of it. All right? Yeah, because they said the emperor chose by strength of will and by the authority of his will. He chose to burn this bridge. He chose to make the empress wait for some lesser woman who is not entitled to the throne, who is not God chosen. He chose karma instead of divine blessing. And so that is what he must get. But I mean, this is a cliffhanger like a motherfucker though, okay? Because, okay, like you're going to take us all the way up to the cliff and just leave us hanging. Wow. That's what I'm talking about when I say wow. Like, what? All right, so let's just try to get some more juice out of it, all right, before we go. So, because slanging dangalang, okay, so if we're on the lover's floor, okay, they wanted to talk about the smell. Yeah, okay, all right. They wanted to talk about why those of you who are anything like me, who were staying off the lover's floor because of the rotten milk, you dig what I'm saying? The rotten eggs, all right? Or the stinking shit, as it were, all right? Whatever that is. They wanted to talk to you about that. Let's clean this place up. That would bring clear your creative potential. You've got a spill on aisle 3. That's the problem. That's the problem with the creative potential. You've got a spill on aisle 3. Thank you, ancestors, because I was like, wow, you just want to leave us hanging? Okay, right. Thank you. That's why we're here. Okay, okay. All right. Okay. So if we don't want to be hanging on to this cliff, okay, because we have things to do, right? We have a kingdom and an empire to run. Enough of this business. What does it all mean? Okay, pursuing our passions and this dangalang slanging energy into pursuing our passions. Talk about it. Jesus Christ. Wow. All right. Okay, well, they just gave me a synopsis of everything that happened, okay, up on the lover's floor that caused the spilled milk and the fact that the milk wasn't being cleaned up. It became moldy and rotten, started stinking up the lover's floor. You left the lover's floor because it stank too much, and then arrived at a very important understanding. Okay, so that's the overall of what I'm seeing. Let me break it down. All right, the passionate energy, you need to pursue it. Like, let's go to the business floor. You need to pursue it with a blinding passion. Okay? You have to be insatiable about pursuing your creative gifts. You have to be insatiable. You have to completely submerge, completely give yourself over to the passion of your project. Okay? Whatever you must do. Okay? There needs to be an incredible amount of enthusiasm that you employ, because you're going to need it strategically. You're going to need it. So I get the sensation there that you, by any means necessary, meaning if you got to amp yourself up, psych yourself out, whatever you have to do to keep your energy high, positive, fiery, and active about getting the end result that you want. Whatever you have to tell yourself to get that fire lit under your ass and in your chest about this thing, and to get your mind to be singularly focused, that's what you tell yourself. Okay? Absolutely. Okay, so now on the next level, you got to put in the energy. Okay? And the next level, now you're hype, right? Okay, you're hype first. Start with getting hype. Get hype. That's what they say. All right? Get hype about your project. Get hype about what you want to do, what you want to accomplish. Get hype about it. All right? After you get to that level where you hype, then put the energy in. Okay? Then put the energy in. And what I mean by that is put your whole feelings into it. All your feelings. Just pour your energy into it. Just do it. Right? Cool. Don't worry about how you're going to get paid right away. Don't worry about that. Just do it. Okay? That's what I get. Then all of a sudden, because what's happening when you do that, strategic, okay, what happens when you do that is you're going to be rubbing the sticks together. When you just put, your hype, right? So your energy is popping and crackling, right? Then you're putting your emotions and your feelings into it. Your emotional passion, right? Boom. Don't look for what you can get back right away. Know that the Creator will pay you. Know that. That's all you need to know. Surrender to the activity of giving. Okay? Surrender to the activity of doing. All right? What needs to be done to nourish this project or this goal or this aim or whatever that it is. Okay? Or this person on the lover's floor or this whatever relationship. Okay? So then all of a sudden there's going to be a new beginning. Because what's going to be happening is you're going to be hyped and pouring your energy into it. And you're not going to even be looking for like, okay, what you could get back. You're just going to be giving to it because you know that this is the law. You know that this is the law. You give your energy to God. You give your energy in the name of God. God is going to pay you abundantly. Right? Because you have an inheritance. Okay, great. So suddenly, you will be born new. Okay? Suddenly, the situation will be born new, born again. There will be a surprise. And that surprise is going to be the blessings of glamour, the blessings of magic, the blessings of life being magical. Okay? The blessings of power, influence, luxury, healing. Okay? The blessings of rest. The blessings of delight. Okay? Not in a frivolous way, in a meaningful way. Then you essentially are going to be at a crossroad. an emotional crossroad. This must be where the test is. You will be tested emotionally. I get a sensation there might be some movement, a move that is required, needed, and of course that can be on many levels. But it's certainly with you moving from a watery state of emotion to a fiery state of emotion where you're going to have to be strong in your control of your fiery emotions, because there's going to be a grand change in your life. Nothing is ever going to be the same. You're going to have to leave some things behind that you care about. This is so deep. This is what it takes to be on the throne. You're going to have to transcend your demons, transcend your emotions, the illusions that come from your emotions. So there's going to be some sort of fear or something scary. The change is going to be scary. The way your life changes is going to be scary. And you're going to have, I get the sensation you're going to have a lot of what ifs, a lot of doubts, because you don't know. There's going to be lots of stuff you don't know about this new world you're living in, this new life. And you will find, upon the transcendence of this fear and the confrontation of these illusions, these demons, you will find that you are a divine child of God and that your heart's desires will be granted to you. My goodness, that sounds official. Am I right? Okay, so on the lover's floor. Good Lord, I've been trying to get up. Yeah, all right. Okay. Wow. It appears here, I'm just going to say it. It appears here, unfortunately, that this emperor is lost to time. He is lost to karma. It appears. I mean, we could do a different reading, you know, but I was trying to get off this ride, and this is what I was seeing. This is what I was seeing. The simple issue is somebody was dang-a-lang slanging with all of their heart. You were surprised, hurt, betrayed, appalled, and bewildered by this. Okay? This already happened, you know? This already happened. You held back emotionally. They held back emotionally. Or when they held back emotionally, it sent a grand message that may have triggered your holding back emotionally and sending a return grand message. I get the sensation that everyone was holding their fiery emotions in check, their fiery passions toward one another. I'm going to guess it's the emperor and the empress. There may have been a degree of watching, of baking in the oven, roasting over the fire. And finally, a new world was born. It required you to transcend some demons. It required you to transform. Maybe both of you. Either way, your transcendence, I'm going to get the feminine energy on this. Your transcendence, feminine energy, of your emotions, transcending however you felt, whatever you thought it might mean, whatever your doubts may have been. And knowing that you are a child of God, you went to God. And God favored you. God granted you blessings for doing that. In the interim, the emperor noticed that you were a child of God. They may have thought you was some sort of slanging, dang-a-lang, jump-off anonymous person. They may have thought that they gave you your importance. They didn't understand that God gave you your importance, but your behavior, your performance, as it were, made it clear who you really were. It revealed your true identity, feminine empress. And that's why we have the Ace of Swords energy now here, because I had to add some cards for the Lover's floor. It reveals your true identity, and it revealed that you were entitled and completely within the realm of your power when you cut this out of your life as the Queen of Swords. This person thought they were doing the right thing, as I said earlier. They thought they had this kind of authority, and that's what it was based on, all of these confusing ideas. They didn't realize that you were right to cut them away, and that you did indeed have the authority to do such, because they proved themselves to be untrustworthy. They proved themselves to have betrayed the intimacy between you. And therefore, it looks like the contract is void. So, any last words, ancestors, on this? Okay, what's the bright side? Okay, can we look at the bright side? What's the bright side? Bright side is this. Hey, that is the bright side. You are the fucking empress. You're welcome, they say. That's right. You are the bride, the true bride of the kingdom. That's what they say. Amen. Your love is pure. It is sincere. It is divine. You are indeed the divine feminine. That's the bright side. All right. Well, that somehow seems like a little bit is still lacking. Okay? But thank you. That is a beautiful thing. That is indeed a beautiful thing. Step one complete. Step one complete. Don't have to worry about that anymore. All right. What about it? They say reach for the staff of your destiny. You are heir to the throne. All right. Sounding a little better, a little bit better. Oh, this is still a cliffhanger. That is the moon card in my deck. That is the moon card in my deck. There is some deception. Oh, perhaps you are divine feminine, but they are not divine masculine. Ooh, that's deep. Great episode, okay? Great episode. That's deep. Perhaps they are not divine masculine. Now, of course, this is incredibly vague, okay? So that's just one possibility. We're going to have to stay tuned, I think, okay? Because this is deep. They're either not the heir They're not the true heir to the throne. You are. They are not. Ooh, and perhaps that's why this test needed to be done by God. Perhaps God was testing this masculine to see if indeed he was the one. And when he took the bait, God was like, I'm satisfied with what I've learned. Let us make us a new plan. All right, that's one possibility. Another possibility is that there was some deception between you and your emperor. And the war is somehow the deception. Ooh, but it's not in that it happened and the outcome happened, but it is the deception in terms of it was built on false principles or misinformation. But I still feel like, no, you were able to be seduced, but able leaves a lot of room. Able leaves a lot of room because depending on what someone is told, you could become able. This is deep. Okay, I'm gonna leave it at this for now. This is definitely a cliffhanger. All right, good news and the bright side is that you're the empress, okay? And you are entitled to the throne, all right? And for the artist formerly known as Divine Masculine, okay? Or for the real Divine Masculines, I want you to stay tuned, okay? Because this is deep. We need to find out your true identity, all right? So I hope that insight helps someone. I really do. For more deep-ass readings where we see that this is more complicated than it appears on the surface. And deep-ass readings like these, like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell on your way out if you need a personal get in contact with me, and get over to Amazon and pick yourself up a copy of Discriminating Wisdom. Make sure we're out here discriminating wisely in this kingdom, in the royal court. And I will see you again here soon behind the black veil.